This is RaysGrid, a normal Minecraft world with 99% of all blocks removed. Despite its extremeness, everything is still possible. With the goal of this series to obtain every advancement, item, as well as mob. Watch the series from the beginning with a link down below, as well as learn how you can actually join us in this world. Last time on RaysGrid, we found a rare item using map, visited a massive nether perimeter, then went out searching and found a llama, then cautiously brought that llama through all the dangers back to our zoo, and we even unlocked a bunch of biomes during our adventure. We then gathered all the copper variants for the museum, then went after some fun jockey variants, which were not easy at all to gather. So we're still working on the monsters hunted advancement. Currently 30 of the 34. Actually, one of them isn't too hard to get, which is a villager zombie. It's kind of an odd one, but we just convert some of our villagers into villager zombies. And this is an extra guy here. If I just kill him, now if I look at it, 31 out of 34. So we're only 3 away. We can do another one that is relatively easy, which is converting strays with powder snow. So let's go find a stray, or let's go find a skeleton. Okay, so for a skeleton, all we do is place some powder snow above it, and we'll convert it into a stray. That should be good enough. Oh yeah, it's already shaken. There we go. Now we got ourselves a stray who shoots Slotus arrows. Currently we're sitting at 31 out of 34, and let's go ahead and kill it. Now let's check them again. 32 out of 34. Then we got 2 left. The 2 left are Husk as well as Elder Guardian. Husk, we have to actually spawn them in a hot biome, and Elder Guardians we actually have to catch before they fall in the void. That is very difficult. So we came out here to a desert, and they actually made a little platform where mobs can spawn, and we're hoping to get a Husk to spawn. Let's see what we have down here. Oh, we got a spider jockey. Oh, we do got Husk. Okay, I did see a creeper in there. But luckily there's this husk right here that we can get, so we don't have to worry about that creeper. We can click it really close. There, cool. So we got the husk held in place. And if we check our advancements, we need to kill 2 more different types of hostile mobs. And we're hoping one of them is a husk. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. And let's check it. Yes! We're 33 out of 34, meaning we only got 1 left, and that is the Elder Guardian. That was definitely going to be tough. Because not only do we have to kill Elder Guardian, we also have to capture them for other advancements, and also the museum, try and get all the different types. I then decided to go out exploring, looking for the few mobs we have yet to find. Well, we've been looking for donkeys in this meadow. We didn't find a donkey, but I found a rabbit over here. I think we can actually possibly catch this one. Yes, okay, cool. I've been flying around a while. First we looked out for ocelots and pandas. In a jungle, then we went through some plains and meadows looking for donkeys, and now we're in some taigas looking for a fox. We did open up 1 more biome. We're at 45. Let's see if we can open up a couple more. There is a spiked ice spikes biome nearby. Guys, ice spikes, right? Are these icebergs? Maybe they're icebergs. Frozen ocean, okay. So after visiting some other biomes like Snowy Beach, looks like we opened up 1 more advancement, so we only got 4 more biomes left before getting the Discover Every Biome. So I continued the adventure by looking for not only mobs, but also new biomes. Oh, we made it to the ice spikes. Oh, that's awesome. It should be a new one. Oh, it is. 47, that means we only got 3 more left. Awesome. We actually found, looks like what's left of ocean ruins. After exploring new areas for hours and hours on end, it definitely seemed like there was less passive mobs than what there should be in a normal world. This got us thinking that maybe the way that the RaysGrid mod works somehow doesn't spawn in all the passive mobs like in a normal world, as we even noticed that the passive mobs are in the corner of blocks rather than on the center. This just means it's going to be so much more difficult in order to find the last few passive mobs. But during these great adventures, Dev came across a new mob. So Devisum actually found a polar bear. Found 2 polar bears. So we're going to actually head out there and see if we can breed them and then take them back to spawn. They're kind of far out, so we're going to use this nether portal to get closer. So we're out at the location. Let's go check out, see where the polar bear is at. Oh, he got it already nicely caged. That's 1 polar bear. Dang, it was so difficult. We searched so hard for a polar bear. But before we actually try to take it back, we're actually going to breed it, just in case we accidentally have it die, kind of like our llamas. We'll have an extra one. So let's go to the other polar bear and see how far apart they are. Oh, not too far. That's the other one right over here. Okay, so we need to get these 2 together and breed them. Maybe we could actually just put them to nether portals and breed them on the other side. That'll probably be the easiest. Sweet, so we got a nice big portal on this side, and we'll try to pull the polar bears through. Alrighty. Come on, polar bear. Have a lead, so if it's taking damage, we hopefully can pull it out of the portal blocks. Oh, that's good. Okay. Can you block it off so it can't go back inside again? Okay, we got one down, and the other one we can pull this direction. Grab the next one. Alright, we're ready for the second one. I'll put on a lead as well. We don't have to worry about them like being mad at us because there's no baby polar bears nearby. So we'll push this one through. And perfect. So we got both polar bears in here. We can't actually breed them to make more. So we're just going to hopefully try safely take one of them back to our museum. So we're pretty close to one of the cardinal directions. We're only 50 blocks away from the walkway. So all we have to do is get them down to this walkway, and then from here, hopefully this walkway goes all the way back to spawn. Try and get them over top of this slime, and then we'll just spleef them. I think this should be good. If we just spleef him right now, he drops straight down. He's not moving or anything. Break that block out, break that block out. Drop straight down. It should bounce up and down. Nothing's pushing him to the side. Awesome. So hopefully we don't need to get the second polar bear. Okay, so the walkway looks like it drops down a little bit. Some stairs. Be fine. Everything was going smoothly, and then all of a sudden my foot controller started drifting, and I almost walked right into the void with the polar bear. So I decided to stop using the foot controller for walking forward. This is like 1,000 blocks long in the nether, so really nice having these really long cardinal paths. When we're trying to transport things, we just have to get to one of these, and then from here, it's not too bad, especially when you have leads, you can just pull it. Oh, this is where we had the Enderman and Ender Pearls, and we also got to the last biome, the warped. Wow. That's crazy. That was like so long ago. And during this transporting, Deb went ahead and cleared off all the different types of hostile mobs that could interfere with our traveling. Now we meet the part of the road that has these railings, so we're gonna have to get up on top of it with the bear. Okay. Okay, went that way, that's fine. Double this, awesome. Continue, how far out we at? Oh, we only got 250 more blocks to go. Ooh, that's scary. Okay, made that curve. It should be pretty much straight away now. Yay! Made it to the nether hub. Oh, the polar bear is pretty silly. Since there's all these slabs, it doesn't think it can actually walk through this hole here. So we'll just have to pull it. Awesome. Now we just have to set up some portals. So we have to get the polar bear to this pin here. We can use easy method of putting it through nether portals. Okay, so we got it set up, so hopefully I can get out of there, and we can also pull the polar bear out without too much suffocation. Alrighty. Go ahead and pull it through. And hopefully I don't take too much damage. Oh, looks like I got pushed out. Awesome. Pull into its pin. Awesome. I guess I should keep it. I'll hold it here. Can you take out the portal? Sweet. Put the polar bear in its case. We go ahead and complete it with the green. That's awesome. So for the neutral mobs, we just only have the panda left, which is pretty crazy. Let's take a break from collecting mobs and see which items are left to collect for the museum. Museum progress. Ooh, total items. We have completed all but about 200 of them. Missing items, items that I have, items that are left, and we're 91%. That's awesome. Great way to display it. So in our item museum, warped actually has a lot of variation, all the different wood variations. So let's complete that and we'll see how much is left in this last kind of wing of all the items. So for warped Nelium, we took our funguses, we grew them up and chopped down a few trees. So the stem goes over here and the hyphene goes over here, and these are the strip variations. And I also got the strip variations for the crimson. Now we can make each of the different wood types, but in the warp variations. We got a button, gate, fence, door, fungus itself, sign, stair, slab, the warp fungus on a stick, the pressure plate, the plank, the root, stem, trapdoor, the warp block, the Nelium, and the last warp one would be the hyphene, Here's a couple of stems crafted up together. Let's go ahead and place it in there. Now we're completed with the different warp variations. We also got the different types of tube coral that go here, which are all these blue ones. We got these from the coral biomes as well as our coral farms. Either placed on water or we could just store them inside of item frames so they don't dry out. So there is the coral, the block goes over here, and the coral. Speaking of water, down at the end here we have the W's for water bottles and also water bucket. We also need a written book, which is easy to do, which is way down here at the end. We also have a wither rose from our wither rose farm. We have a wheat seed as well as wheat itself, goes right there. S is for steak. It's not actually called cooked beef, unlike some of the other cooked stuff. We also have a few different types of vines. So we got the weeping vine, we got the normal vine, and we got the twisted vine. T is for totem of undying. So Deb had an extra trident, which is perfect because we just need one for the museum. T is for trident. So we also need a TNT as well as a TNT minecart. So went ahead and craft that up. Put the TNT in there. And the minecart just goes over here. Also happen to have a target block, goes there. And another small theme is the sugar and sugar cane, which we complete. We're also back here at our turtle farm because we need to actually get turtle eggs. Let's go ahead and breed up some of these. Now the tricky job of actually getting in there and mining up the turtle eggs without them breaking. And let's hurry mine these up. Awesome. We also need a turtle shell. Luckily, the output for those is just over here, so grab one of those. There's a small theme of turtles, including the turtle egg, and over here we have the turtle helmet. Let's go ahead and also place in the tough block, the terracotta block, and a sweetberry. We also got tinted glass from our amethyst, and we got a torch that goes there. Another small theme is the tripwire hook theme, which is tripwire, and also a trap chest, which goes here as well as here. So there's a weird mechanic with brown mushrooms where you can feed them a flour, and then they'll have special kind of like particles that came off of them. And then when you milk them with a bowl, you don't get like a normal mushroom soup like you would normally when milking them, but instead we get a suspicious stew, which is pretty cool. That way we don't have to actually craft it up. And you can just continue this. I actually designed a automatic farm to get suspicious stews of all type. But that's exactly what we need for the museum. And that suspicious stew goes right there. We also got tropical fish and we're collecting the mob. So we also need aqua potions. Let's go ahead and make those. Take one out and then we will make a splash variation of it and a lingering variation using the dragon's breath. Let's put these in the museum. Potion goes there. Splash one over here and the lingering one. So next we need a rabbit foot and a rabbit stew. So we're heading out to actually get another rabbit. Accidentally killed the rabbits that we had, and we did find some white ones. So they are out at the snow biome, which is in the negative direction off this way. Not too far away, so let's head out there. We're out at the location negative 375, both directions, and built a portal and see if it takes us to the cold biome. Okay, we're at a meadow. Hopefully they're not too far away. Oh my goodness, it's right there! There's the rabbit right there in the boat. Okay, so I guess we captured a brown rabbit. I think we also captured some white rabbits somewhere else. We gotta be really careful of the rabbits because they have a tendency of just jumping in the void once you let them out of the boats. We're gonna try to bring it close to the portal, and then we're gonna go ahead and close it off so it can't jump out. And then we'll also make sure the nether is safe. So I made the nether side mostly safe, and I'll place a boat here to capture it. That way it doesn't go back to the portal again. I think we're ready to move the rabbit over. Are you ready, rabbit? Well, let's remove it with the axe, and now it goes another, and hopefully that boat can catch it. Yes, it did. Okay, awesome. Now we need to decide which way is the best way to get it home. Same 300, almost 400 blocks either way, but we're looking for a path so we can continue moving it. I think that's the safest way to move the rabbit. So I made this little path that goes about 100 blocks so we can hook up with another path over there and go all the way back to spawn. Let's go get our rabbit. Because the rabbits are afraid of players and they just jump in the void, we're going to go ahead and actually keep it inside the boat. And we're going to transport it this way, all the way back to spawn. We gotta go 300 blocks on the boat. Alright, we come to the tricky part where we need to take the rabbit off the edge and drop it down. I made a little drop platform just over here, and hopefully if we do it right, we should land down there. We should be able to continue our journey. Yay! Made it down here. Awesome. But now we ran into a problem, as this next path has holes in it where the boat will get stuck. But I think I found a solution, and that is to just knock out these tall blocks and ride on the lower ones. And the boat's wide enough to jump over the holes. So we overcome that path. Now we got this path, which looks pretty flat, which is great. Just gotta watch out for ghast or piglins or skeletons. Make sure they don't accidentally destroy our boat. We came to this part where we have to start moving the boat upwards. And I'm just too afraid to let the rabbit out. We're gonna do it slow and safe way. So this is hopefully the last part we have to raise the rabbit up. So now we're on to the ice roads. Should go a bit faster. Whee! Now we're really zipping along. Hey, we made it all the way to spawn. Alrighty, so let's see if we can grab the rabbit with the lead and we'll pull it to this portal and should hook it up with the other one. Okay, let's try to speak. No, rabbit! I got carrots! Okay. We'll pull it through this portal here, and then we'll go through ourselves. And it stays on them. Awesome. Now we'll take it this way. So it should be safe drop down. Is it? Yeah, I think it's safe drop down. Yep, okay. Now the rabbits go over here into this display case. So we'll pull it over there. Hopefully these are all tame cats and they don't eat the rabbit. Don't look at the rabbit, cats. Rabbit's not for you guys. Sweet, so rabbit goes here. And we'll get the other rabbit and breed with them. We can get more rabbits. Hopefully, we can eventually get the rabbit's foot and also make the rabbit stew, which are items we need for the item museum, but that won't be today. So we do got all these cats sitting here. We never actually put them into their display case, so let's go ahead and do that now. We got all the cats in their display cases. We got the black one, the British Shorthair, Calico, Jelly, Persian, Ragdoll, Red, Siamese, Tabby, Tuxedo, and the white one. I'll have to make a display case for that one. But I was able to use my cat gifting farm to get more rabbit's foot, which we'll need for this next part. So we did get all the different types of potions. We got the drinking ones, we also got the splash ones, and the lingering ones. But we also need to get the potion effect arrows, which means we essentially need to make the lingering potions all over again. So let's get started in making every single potion for the 4th time. So after much brewing, we got all the different potions that we need. We did have a couple arrows already in the museum that we got from villagers. So let's go ahead and put these in here one at a time and get the arrows out of it. And there we go. We got all the different types of arrows. Now let's go put these in the museum. We got all the different arrow types in. Variations, different strengths, different lengths. There is so many different ones. That means we had to end up actually brewing all the different types of potions, a total of 4 different times. And the very last one is the region one. Let's go ahead and put that one in. Now we're actually complete for this entire row of things. And we're getting very close to collecting every item in Minecraft despite only having 1% of the world. Thanks to all of this month's supporters, and I will see you all in the next episode of RaysGrid.